a mom of two diagnosed with lung cancer despite never smoking, made a heartbreaking final wish for her two young daughters and husband before her death. Jo Reszczynski, 34, knew that her time was coming to an end and urged her family to continue celebrating life and making memories together after she was gone. Her husband, Chris, 37, and daughters Olivia, 9, and Bella, 5, haven't let her down. Last month they revisited some of the sights she loved in New York on a trip the mom organized for her family, the Liverpool Echo reports. Mom Jo urged her husband and children to travel and make memories together. Image, Liverpool Echo. In February, the dad and daughters, who call themselves the Three Amigos, went to Disneyland Paris. Jo, from Woodchurch, Wirral, spent 2 years fighting lung cancer before she died in January. She diagnosed in September 2016 even though she had never smoked, and underwent grueling chemotherapy and radiotherapy treatment. Chris and the girls went to New York to visit some of Jo's favorite places. Image, Liverpool Echo. Doctors removed 2/3 of one of her lungs while removing a tumor during surgery. Since her death, her husband and children have rallied round each other and have vowed to fulfill her final wish. Last weekend, Chris was named Merseyside's greatest dad after Olivia and Bella put him forward for the Echo's competition. They got the call with the good news on Father's Day. Chris was named Merseyside's greatest dad after the girls entered him in the contest. Image, Liverpool Echo. Chris said, "I was surprised. We just pulled up at Chester Zoo and Jenny, a Leatherhead, Jo's best friend who helped the girls nominate Chris in secret, phoned to say would I call someone as they had just phoned with some news. Then Jenny explained they'd put me forward and the kids were giggling at the back of the car. When I phoned, they said they were delighted to tell me I'd won." Olivia admits she had forgotten all about putting their dad in for the prize, but her and Bella's feelings for him are never far from their mind. She said, "I think he's the best dad in the world. When my mom wasn't well, he looked after her loads and went to the hospital with her all the time. He also spent loads of time with me and my sister, so it's been quite hard for him." Jo was just 34 when she died after battling lung cancer. "I think he's been quite good at managing as well, because now he's on his own. It's quite difficult for him to deal with us. I'm guessing he feels quite lonely sometimes. When he won the competition, I felt dead happy for him and I didn't want to tell him just before, in case he didn't win." The team spirit that's palpable around the Reszczynski household as they pulled together after the loss of Jo has also led to a change in family dynamics. Olivia helps out with the laundry. As far as she's concerned, the washing machine is fun, and Bella is excellent at sorting out everyone's clothes once they're out of the dryer and folding them up. Chris is now learning how to handle hair straighteners and hair dryers for his girls, and he's already proved his skills in the makeup department by dressing both girls up in some impressive Harley Quinn outfits, complete with full hair and face paints for a superhero day at their school, Christchurch in Moreton. Chris says his wife Jo was the best mother. Image, Liverpool Echo. He says, "Even when they were little, I used to have pamper nights with them and they've been known to paint my toenails too. But I love it. I always wanted girls and we got what we wanted and they're perfect. I can play now. I'm trying to learn to braid and they teach me how to use straighteners and stuff. We are close and I've told the girls that there's times they may have wanted to talk to Jo but they can come to me. We are close. We're a great team." He continues, "I go back to work on July 30th, so that's going to be tricky. I joined the police in 2016 and 10 weeks into the 26-week course, my wife was diagnosed so I had to go off. Then I went back in 2017 and she got a secondary diagnosis, so I went off again and now I'm going back again, but they've been unbelievable. The support I've had from the police has been amazing. So then I'm going to be juggling things like school runs with the job, but the girls have said not to worry and that they'll fit in around me." Olivia and Bella dressed up as the comic book character Harley Quinn. Image, Liverpool Echo. "I love them to bits. They're the best couple of girls in the world and we have had a tough time coming up for 2 years now. Olivia got a Resilience Award at Christ Church last year from the bishop for showing Christian values, and Bella is doing great in this school too. I'm just so proud of them, and as much as people say I'm a great dad, they're great daughters. Chris adds, when my wife wasn't well, one of the things she wanted us to do was to go to Disneyland Paris. We went in February for 4 days and we did the Princess Castle and everything. Then we had a nice little beach holiday for Olivia's birthday, and in May, her mom had arranged for us to go to New York. My wife had been there 4 years before and we stayed where she stayed. We went to see The Lion King on Broadway, and honestly, everywhere we go, people come up to us and say that the girls are a credit to me and they're beautiful inside and out. Every time we've been traveling, we've had tops made. We've had the Three Amigos do New York, and then we had the Three Amigos do Disneyland Paris, so every time we go away we've had jumpers printed. I just want to say how proud I am of both of them. People often say it's about me with them, but I couldn't do it without the girls. There's days that I don't want to get out of bed, but they really help me keep going. I used to have conversations with Jo and panic and worry about the future. She said to me, "They'll get you through." She was the best mother to the girls. I can never replace her and she will never be forgotten. I am trying to make her proud with everything I do and bring up the girls as she would have wanted.